Jerome here, and I want to talk to you about the White Well-Being Affirmation Server that I am eager to be putting out there, and I would love your feedback and help with the pieces that I'm not strong in. It turns out I'm not at all strong with graphics or with writing that much, but I do write code, and I created this affirmation server, which I'll now give you a quick tour of. What we're going to see first is you'll see a message coming in. What this server does is it sends us messages, which I think should probably be mostly meme curatives. So it sends these messages, which are meme curatives, every so often, and the user gets to configure how often they come in. They're meant to be like a surprising thing that pops up on your phone and reminds you of the meme curative that you want to put into your subconscious. So let's watch as I am watching a stream with our wonderful Yiz the Eunuch interviewing for Null, and a message comes in.
I try to always put into the things I say the spirit of meme curatives, because that's how we are the curative contagion to the anti-Western cancer that hurts us all. Is we put those ideas and those words with love and sincerity into all that we do and all we say, and I think that's how we win. That's what we do.
I agree, and I've listened to you. You do a great job. You're very well spoken. You always seem to have the right thing to say, on the spot. So yeah, I'm glad you're out there doing what you're doing.
That's so sweet of you to say, because I feel fractured and disheveled half the time.
Well, you can't. I don't hear it. What I heard of your stuff, you sound like you've got the perfect answer ready most of the time.
For the last year or two, I've been obsessive about what I could do to try to fix things. And once I got a hold of Go Free, that was like that was like giving heroin to an addict. That was a dangerous combination. Now that I've got a hold of Go Free, man, I go through it, I read through it, I analyze the meme curatives, I think about, like when I'm in the shower, when I'm driving, when I'm doing chores, I'm thinking about all the different hypotheticals of when certain topics come up or when people say me to certain things, and I'm just always practicing talking to myself how I can say something simple, something meaningful, that is always laced with some kind of positive meme curative, and I work on it all the time, day in and day out, and I'm glad that shows in what I do and how I communicate.
It does show, and I think that's, the Go Free book is like the psychological if you're into logic and reason, if you really deeply analyze things, that book it's like crack or what, you're just going, oh my God, this explains it perfectly. And with this, I can totally formulate all kinds of things to say, and it's correct, instead of being trapped how they always trap us and make us say stupid crap, and we've been just one-upped so many times. This is like, okay, that's not going to happen to you any longer if you read and study these. Here's
Our beloved Westman visits the website via one way or another. You can see the website needs some graphic help, but they enter very simply their name and email and agree to the terms and conditions, and they are often running. They have to tap a thing here to get a text message window to open. So sending this text message lets them connect to our server so that our server can send text messages back to them, and they can send text messages to us. When our server receives that text message, it prepares a reply for them that includes a contact and some welcome. Here that comes in, and now they can add this contact using their system. They tap it, and on an iPhone you say create new contact, and on an Android you'd probably do something similar, and you add that new contact in, and now you're taken back to your messages where you have received a welcome message for going free, and also a graphic that is optional that we might want to use if we want to give them a welcome graphic that will help them know how to use this system. So basically they're all set up. I'm now going to show you a command that you use inside of this thing if you want, and that command is called status. This command lets the user know what the system is doing, basically how often it's sending messages and when in the day it starts and when in the day it ends. So that can be useful for them to tune it to their lifestyle so it doesn't bother them when they're sleeping, and it just gives them the amount of messages they want to see. Thank you for watching. If you're interested, I hope you give it a try and offer me any feedback or advice. Thank you.